Yo, what's up, Millennial Nation? Welcome to Millennial Nation Worldwide. I am the OG Millennial, and I just wanted to come at you guys with some cool news. Just recently watched Monday Night Raw, and I just gotta get on here and say some stuff now because there was some stuff that might help me go live and trend. Because Roman Reigns and CM Punk, wow, I had another great back and forth, and I'm giving it up to Roman Reigns, man. I think he held it out again. Like, this is another win for the Tribal Chief. I think that gives him like 3 wins now in the promo game. And if you count what the Usos did with CM Punk by Jimmy Uso punching CM Punk in the face, right? That might be 4-0. I think CM Punk, had a great back and forth with Roman Reigns tonight. I think they both had a lot of truth bombs that they were dropping. As soon as I heard the Samoa Joe reference, I had to start taking notes, but they were saying so much good stuff, good content that I couldn't keep track of it all. Right? They went from talking about mentioning the city names for cheap pops to actually talking trash about someone, and then having the fans immediately chant for the person who you were just talking trash about. Right? Um, it was interesting to see how CM Punk uh, wouldn't let Roman Reigns leave the ring at the end, right? He wanted to try and control it and make it seem as if it was his show. But every time CM Punk tried to do something, if the fans didn't counteract it with chants of OTC, Roman Reigns counteracted it with just his verbiage, right? Uh, a lot of the back and forth that they had to do with like a Punk habitually crossing the line, right? I mentioned that a couple of days ago, and CM Punk mentioned it too, how he's a habitual line crosser, right? Tried to call out Roman Reigns for being a part timer and whatnot, which was kind of predictable, and Roman flipped it on him. Um, and that was pretty much what the whole thing was about, right? Punk tried to call the fans Punkamaniacs, and Roman Reigns didn't have to say anything because the fans immediately started chanting clearly OTC, right? Um, if you guys were watching the show, it obviously ended with Roman Reigns getting the best of CM Punk verbally, right? Ended with him calling CM Punk old, and Punk couldn't take it. Punched Roman Reigns in the face. Pow! Roman Reigns is laying there laughing, right? Gets up, walks up on CM Punk, still chuckling a little bit, and he basically owned the ring. He was the one who was in the ring at the end, even though he had just got punched in the face by CM Punk, right? CM Punk kind of walking off a little bit, looking sad and a little worried because no matter where he goes again, he's going to run into a Samoan who's going to punch him in the face. And it wasn't Roman Reigns this time, but if you ask me, Roman Reigns won. That wasn't the only thing that happened, right? We'll do a two-part video, and I'll just cut this in half. OBA FEMI started off the night with Brock Lesnar, which was awesome because ultimately OBA FEMI had his foot on Brock Lesnar's chest for about 10 seconds at the end, right? It was started with Seth Rollins. He started off the show with his cast of hooded men, like 15 or 20 of them. Brock Lesnar came out after Paul Heyman came down to the ring and was looking very disheveled, right? Very weary. And, he made a little comment and then referenced the F5. Brock Lesnar's music hits. Boom, down comes Brock Lesnar. He beats up all the people who were surrounding Seth Rollins, right? But before Brock Lesnar got his hands on Seth Rollins, here comes Oba Femi. And anybody who's a part of the wrestling internet community, right, it knows that we're looking forward to this match. And it's set, it's booked for WrestleMania. I wasn't expecting to see them actually hit each other when they matched up in the ring, but it was cool to see Brock Lesnar finally have someone pick him up and throw him around, right, and leave him on his back because you very seldomly see that happen. And it was a tremendous statement that Oba Femi made, right? And he is the future, right? The fans were chanting Oba as if he were Goldberg. And that's only going to help Oba Femi in his quest to try and conquer the WWE, right? Um, I was going to give that the I Heard moment, right, for the back and forth between AEW and Monday Night Raw. But clearly, when CM Punk and Roman Reigns started to have their interaction for their main event, that was the I Heard moment, right? So tune in on probably Thursday. I'll drop the AEW Dynamite versus Monday Night Raw content. It's going to be fire.